exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Corey Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job, he can play it right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst and the checkpoints are real, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going there. Sir Aaron Carter here with the Video Game Bang Live. Second.
You almost said weekend bang.
It just flows.
Does it just flow?
It just flows off the tongue. Like the swimming salmon of, I don't know, Michigan?
Icarus.
I don't know. Wherever salmon flow. Corey Vincent here, everybody. Let's go through this.
Hey, blessed. Everybody blessed.
Terrible. Jason Gist, Capital Fight District, fighting connoisseur.
There we go.
I guess we can call him that.
Back on the show.
Yes, back on the show.
Welcome back.
Beer.
The real, not the fake, David Webb.
What up, everybody?
Chat, if you're listening, we apologize.
I know. I think the last opening to the show was so much better than this one.
Yeah, this is kind of a speed run. You should put that last one. Did you delete it already?
Well, I'd have it. No, I still got it.
Yeah, I would put that last one in like a bloopers reel or something
In
like
a
that.
bloopers reel? Why?
Yeah.
This is the blooper.
This is the blooper.
This is the real deal. This
That's
is the
the
Holyfield.
Special features.
Yeah, and everybody, if you're not listening, or if you are listening at home, the chat is here with us. They are our 5th group member for tonight. They will be chiming in once in a while, and the real David Webb will be on that, right?
Yes, it will.
They are some troopers. So we went and had to pick up my mother from a DUI checkpoint. She was not drunk.
Okay, yeah, we should get
Let's
it out
just
there.
go out
Yeah.
there. Just didn't have her valid driver's license. So we had to go pick her up. We leave the chat. We come back. Chat is still going.
Yeah, I
Like
love that.
they're soldiers. They're soldiers. Thank you,
Soldiers.
chat.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, that's why I was like, family first, guys. We got to go take care of some business, and then we come back and get the show going on. And I think we all learned a lot. We all grew. We grew as people, right? It was like
That was fun.
They're different from me. That was fun.
It was like one of the worst GTA missions you could ever think of.
I swear, yeah.
Because we had to like drive one car there. We split. Me and Aaron are walking down the street. We hear like side conversations, and the cops are yelling at other people. And then we pick up the car, and then I got a soda out of it, so I'm cool.
Wow. That's what the prize at the end of the mission was.
The
prize at the end of the mission was some soda.
Was an extra large Mountain Dew from Taco Bell.
So if you're out and about, everybody, you see a checkpoint, try to U-turn if you can.
Yeah. That was pretty awesome, though.
It's pretty awesome. Wow.
You have a loose definition of an awesome.
Yeah, you really do. On today's episode, we're talking about a whole bunch of different stuff. The Smite game apparently came out on the Xbox.
On the Xbox,
Yep.
yeah.
Craziness.
Kind of slid under the radar.
No, have you not looked at websites? IGN, Kotaku, everybody's
I
like,
try not to just go to websites.
Oh, okay.
I only
Yeah.
go to Facebook.
that's the problem. Then they're right there. Everybody's talking about it on the interwebs. It's the
Being great.
the first, I would say, good MOBA on consoles. It's not the first MOBA, but the first good MOBA on consoles.
Critically acclaimed, maybe?
We'll find out. We'll find out. And what else happened? Because there was something else that I saw in the news today. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, I was telling Corey when we were over there, somebody did a research to see if the cops in Grand Theft Auto were racist. Because whenever you go up there and talk to them with Franklin, they just pull out guns and shoot you.
Really?
What?
That's true?
It's crazy.
I'm gonna try that when I get home.
Gerald Ocon in the chat room says he hit that checkpoint. Yeah, he's from Sacramento. He knows what's going on. He's probably being withheld right now by the police.
He's sitting there in the cop car on Twitch.
Exactly.
Is it cool if I watch this?
Probably's got a whole group gathered around of drunk people. What is that? It's the Video Game Bang. That's what it is, everybody.
It's Video Game Bang. Did you guys talk? Aaron, you're slipping, man. We got to talk about NerdReactor.com.
Yes. Video Game Bang is brought to you by NerdReactor.com. What are you reacting to? It's been all over the place tonight. That's why. I'm a little I guess I'm going to say bedazzled, like one of the volunteers' pants was at the
Have you
checkpoint.
put out your article this week?
I don't. I usually do Sundays.
Oh, Sundays, you really
Yeah.
like to wait till that last second
Yep.
to get it in there.
Sneak it in the last minute there, so it could be kind of the fresh face kid on the blog. Like, oh, that's a new guy right there. Look at that. That article just popped up.
That's why we call you Last Second Carter.
I just did the
That's not why.
article on the MMO Skies that I just not reviewed because it's still the alpha or whatever. And I told them, was like, oh, there's still European dialogue in it and stuff like that. Like, it was kind of messing up on me. And they emailed me.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
really?
they were like, oh, we read your article. Thanks for the article. Where did you find that European dialogue? So I was like, oh, crap. I got to go, back and take a screenshot so I can show them where it's at, because they probably want to fix this type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I go back and try to install it. Or not install it, but I go back and try to load it up again. And it installs an update. So I'm like, it's probably going to be gone now. And
Yeah.
so whenever I did the update, the game totally vanished on me. So
Really?
now I have to go back, re-download it from the so yeah. So
I actually got 2 articles out this week.
wow, look at you.
Yeah, I'm on top of it. The last one was the Jason Voorhees announcement.
Oh, for Mortal Kombat or
Yeah,
the game?
Mortal Kombat. So they waited till Friday the 13th to announce that they're going to have Jason Voorhees as a playable character.
Holy crap! Friday the 14th or Friday the 13th went by.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
happened.
I never
For
really
the
noticed
second month
it.
in a row.
I never noticed it. I usually, it's just another day to me. Yeah, it's just another day. Jason Voorhees in Mortal Kombat. Do you think that fits? I mean, they had Freddy already.
Yeah, they had Freddy in Mortal Kombat 9. So
I thought that was a
might as well try
stretch.
it.
I didn't like Freddy in that game.
So, do you think this will be a stretch then?
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
You
they're
know
all
what?
like
I'm so sick
gory.
of Mortal Kombat.
Really?
Sick of it. Yep.
Why are you sick of it? They just showed the trailers for Johnny
Well,
Cage.
I was excited for a minute until I realized that this Jason thing was DLC. The game isn't even out, and they're already got DLC planned.
I'm sorry. Do you not play video games?
How crappy
Do you not
is
live
that?
in the year 2015?
I know, but I could still be pissed off about it.
We do. That's what video games do now.
This game is coming out in a month, and we're going to tell you about characters you could download if you get the special edition or pay an extra $30
Yeah.
after the game comes out.
Well, that's what they did with Mortal Kombat and Injustice. So
You know,
this just seems like something. That
and that's what it is. Ed Boon is just a complete douche.
I don't think it's Ed Boon.
It's Ed Boon.
There's
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
a overall problem in the video game world. Where
Well, this is what pissed me off, and I'm watching it. I'm watching you, Ed Boon, because I went
that's not
and looked
creepy
up.
at all.
I went and looked up Mortal Kombat 9. Right, the game came out on like April 15th, 2011. I can't remember the exact year or whatever. And then, when would you think is an appropriate time for a Game of the Year or complete edition to come out?
For a game.
Yeah, this is saying all the DLC is done.
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
They waited for the 1 year anniversary.
That's not Game of the Year.
That was a Game of the Year. It's complete edition, and it just came out with all the characters, which was only like 4 or 5.
So that's like the Ultimate Edition or whatever.
Something like that. Something stupid like that.
I wouldn't call that the complete edition.
That's what they called it.
Yeah, but that's just marketing lingo for, hey, buy us. That's what that is.
And I talked about this on the show before. There was that interview where people were like, "Are you going to support this game for a while? Is there going to be continuous DLC characters coming out?"
Yeah.
And Ed Boon was like, "We will keep making characters as long as people are playing this game."
Well, he's got to say that. What's he going to say? No. We're going to stop eventually.
Well,
I just no.
be honest, man. Tell us the truth, because
Honesty?
they had the one DLC pack that came out with Scarlet, Kenshi. Who else did they have?
They had Rain.
Freddy and Rain.
Name one game that came out and honestly said something about their game and sold a lot. What
do
Exactly.
you mean? Yeah. I don't know,
You
I'm
have to
sure there's
lie.
some out
You
there.
have to lie.
Yeah, but we can't support this. That's
It's
why.
embellishment.
No, you don't.
When I saw that they're already pumping DLC characters before the game comes out, like that really that sets me off. So
sorry if
screw
you're
you,
watching.
Mortal Kombat X.
If you're watching on the stream, sorry, I'm picking a scab off my knuckle.
That is disgusting.
At work,
This is an exciting show we got going on.
well, at work I was smashing
Hit that
bathtubs.
follow button, Aaron will eat it.
No, I won't. I was
1,000.
I was smashing, and this is kind of interesting. It'll tie back into the geek culture. I was smashing bathtubs at work because we're just throwing them away. You know, they're all busted up and beat. By the way, very good stress reliever. If anybody,
Yep.
like you just. So I didn't have my gloves on, so I had this just mallet or whatever, this giant hammer, and I'm swinging as hard as I can, breaking the tub, and then all of a sudden I see just red splatter And I was like, what the hell is that? And so I'm looking around. I'm like, I'm not cut. So I do it again, splatter. And I'm like, what in the world is splattering red? And then I look at my knuckle and a giant gash across it. And I'm like, oh, I am. Okay, I see.
That's disgusting.
And so this really old guy that works there, he sees me smashing this stuff, and he needs help smashing something outside. So he's like, I'll take Thor over there to help out with. And I was like, you know who Thor is? Like, aren't you older than the series? Jeez.
He wasn't talking about the comic book
he was talking
character.
about the Norse god.
Maybe, yeah, the one that he worships.
That's his religion.
The one that he worships. Yeah.
The one that came to his village 1,000 years ago.
So apparently Thor's black, everybody. You heard it first from the old guy at Lowe's.
Jesus, Thor, they're all black. Gerald Ocon says, how does Corey like Hardline? And I played Hardline for a few matches on Twitch this morning.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went terrible, first of all. For one reason, it was a tiny-ass little tiny map. And there was like 40 people playing.
That's how it's supposed to
Deathmatch.
play.
And, well, like everywhere I spawned, it was just like, oh, I'm getting shot at immediately. Better duck behind something and shoot. But I did get to play a few rounds of the capture the briefcase thing. Their main one that they were
On
touting.
the big city map.
Capture the briefcase? I
Yeah.
haven't heard of that
That's
in
like a
long
lame version of
time.
Capture the Flag.
Yeah, capture the briefcase.
Well, that was on Perfect Dark a long time ago. That's
Yeah.
why I said I haven't heard that in a while.
Well, it was the one like Cops and Robbers or whatever, and it was actually really fun. The driving the vehicles was top notch. I can't wait to play more of it. Honestly, I didn't have one like glitchy issue or no trouble getting into matches yet. I mean, granted, this is pre-release, so
Yeah.
the servers aren't crashed right now.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be crying. Have you seen the little Easter egg where you can ride on the couch?
Is that an Easter egg?
Yeah, I
Is
saw
that
that.
intentional
Yeah.
or is that a glitch?
I don't know. I saw like, I watched the little series, the highlight reel. Have you seen that before?
No.
Like Kotaku, I think, does it. And they showed like somebody trying to like, I guess, shoot somebody with a helicopter, and then they land, and then they run into the building where the guy was, and then he just busts out the side of the building on the couch, drives away, and the guy is kind of just like there with his gun, like, did that just happen? Like, what?
I was watching a video, and it was these British guys, and they were on it, and they were going around, and they were scooping people up
Wow.
on the couch.
That's awesome. I don't understand why that should be intentional.
In every game.
That
Yeah.
should
Yes.
be in every game.
That should
You're
be
in
s-
Destiny, jump on the couch, start
Secret
picking up
couches
people.
everywhere.
You know, I my coolest moment was running over someone in my Challenger or whatever car. I was in the cop car, and I roll up, and I can't figure out the button how to get out because I see a dude jump and crouch behind a barricade, and I can see him, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm spamming all the buttons to get out, and nothing's working, so I'm like, screw it, I'm running him over. And just ran, bam, splatter. And it was so gratifying.
Let's see what we got
Corey's gonna be
here.
in jail next week for trying to get in real life.
Let's
I gotta get this high again.
let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's
Well,
do
hold
some.
on, we got other stuff we got to plug, man.
What are the
Twitter,
things with-
Video Game Bang, Facebook.com/VideoGameBangBang, and most importantly, our new Patreon.
Our Patreon is going swimmingly. It can, of course, swim even faster. Go check it out, everybody, at patreon.com/VideoGameBang, which is kind of difficult because I know I've had some people say they had trouble getting to that.
Really?
Yeah, I think we need
I'll
to post a link.
I'll
Yeah,
post a
yeah,
link in the chat.
Yeah.
But dude, seriously, this has been awesome to the people who have contributed so far. We have rewards that we're gonna do, and we're gonna be improving upon them as we see. And a video will be posted up. Did we get it uploaded yet?
No, I sent it to you though.
Okay. Well,
But-
we're gonna have a video that kind of details more exactly what our plans are, how we plan to improve the show using the funds. A lot of big projects we want to tackle. We're going to be doing Dungeons and Dragons again, but we need to buy a couple lapel microphones. We want to get to some more events in the Sacramento and California area. Well, not so. Well, we're good with the Sacramento ones, but the more California ones, it'll help us out with travel, getting things taken care of like that. And what else we got, Aaron?
Just a whole bunch of stuff and stuff for you guys as well. We're getting the gear, the shirts and the beanies and stuff like that, so we can start.
Yeah, man, that's one of the things we want to start doing. Is I found an awesome dude who's going to start making our shirts for us for pennies on the dollar compared to other people I found. But we just need to buy them in bulk. So when we do, we'll be doing tons of VGB shirts,
Start giving away stuff.
beanie giveaways. Like I want to get to the point where we can do like a giveaway per show. Like we have the follower giveaways that'll have like bigger things. So if you're in the room and you haven't hit that follow button yet, do us a favor and do that. And then, and the last thing I want to promote, because this is the beginning of the show, Aaron, we got to take care of this stuff. And since we have the man, Jay, on the show right now, there's a big 12-hour gaming fest going on at the Gamers Funk Lab in Sacramento.
Yeah, on the 28th.
The 28th, it's for
Extra Life, charity that go towards your local Children's Medical Network hospitals, and the one here is UC Davis Children's Hospital. So whenever you come, we ask for a venue fee for $5, and 100% of that goes to the charity, and you can by all means donate more. We're also going to have raffle prizes as well. I know some of the local stores gave us some gift cards. I think from Round Table, and also there's Subway.
Funk Lab usually does amazing raffles too. What are they doing? What are they chipping in?
I'm not too sure yet. I think they want to keep it secret for the next couple of days.
The whole store.
You win the whole
You
store.
win the whole
Well,
store.
I mean,
money, no
they
problem.
definitely gave away a lot of awesome stuff. And for the Mortal Kombat release party, they're giving away a Xbox One. They're also giving away a PlayStation 4 with copies of Mortal Kombat as well.
That's nice.
If you guys have not been to the Funk Lab yet and you are in the Sacramento area, if you're like 40 minutes from Sacramento area, there's no reason this isn't the game shop location of choice.
No,
Especially
you really need to go. I mean,
your tournaments are bomb, dude. We're filling that place up.
yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, the place is really cool. The owner's super nice. I mean, you can go there and talk to him for hours if he has the time, but he'll sit there and talk with you. If there's something that in particular that you want, he'll make sure that he will go and find it for you.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like those game pads for the Wii U. I mean, they got everything.
Yeah, the gamepads for the Wii U, the fight sticks. I specifically asked him to try to get some in stock, and they're really hard to find right now, especially for the newer consoles. But he has them there. Yeah. And so if you play fighting games, you're in the Sacramento area, and you need a fight stick for Xbox One for Killer Instinct, or if you want to start getting ready for Mortal Kombat X or Street Fighter 4 or what Guilty Gear is on PS4 right now. I mean, that's where you need to go to get your stuff.
Sweet. All right, Aaron, take it away.
We good? We good?
Yeah,
you
we're
satisfied?
Good. Yeah, we good.
Let's do some banging around the web then.
Banging around the web.
That's. You know what? I just kind of realized, like, David Webb being here.
There needs to be an explosion after.
It's just like a whole bunch of people just banging around you. Is that what it is? He's like, how about we don't bang around the web?
I need to put two and two together.
He said, "Oh my."
So, as I do, I was perusing the internet and I found this article, which is pretty cool. That there's a disturbing puzzle game that it seems like nobody can solve.
A disturbing puzzle game.
Disturbing puzzle game.
Oh,
now, for the longest, I've always been interested in games that challenge you mentally, as opposed to your like dexterity, like a Dark Souls.
So Aaron likes to be mentally challenged, is what he's saying.
Mentally, I guess, challenged. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go.
Good catch.
And this game, Do Not Believe the Lies.
Ooh.
Seems to be the one. Now, this game came out July 10th, 2014. It's on the Apple App Store, and it kind of just came out of nowhere. Just got put up.
I'm sure it came from somewhere.
Well, yeah. Trust me,
No,
the internet
from nowhere
finds.
in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get your crap together, Corey.
So, the game is like stupid, insanely difficult, and so difficult that the internet has gone to the internet, crazy Inception, to look for more answers just to beat this game. So like, if you're looking online right now, you can see the little trailer. This is not a trailer actually for the game. This is actually the people putting out a trailer asking for help.
Oh, really?
That's what this is. Yes.
I was like, this is pretty damn good.
This is exactly what this is, and people have they've begun to do things. So like the first puzzle is pretty simple. All you have to do is kind of like they'll show you something, and then you like turn the brightness up on your phone, and you'll see the answer. And then you just type in the answer. You key in the answer. That's how you get past each puzzle. Is you key in the sentence or whatever,
Interesting.
or the little phrase or whatever.
Okay.
So you have to, but each one gets more and more difficult as it goes on. Of course, they get it to so difficult where they're like, they'll give you like a barcode. Then you go scan that barcode. Then you get the numbers off of that, and then you have to go figure out the coordinates on planet Earth. And then it's
Where do you scan the barcode?
It's so deep. I have no idea. Like it's very deep.
My barcode scanner is in the shop, so I won't be able to do it.
I think you're just gonna have to go and buy a new one. Barcode scanners aren't that difficult to buy now, right?
I don't know. Doesn't your? I don't know.
Yeah, your phone doesn't. 38 puzzles so far have been solved, but there are plenty more, apparently. And the developer of this game was reached, and he says he does intend for people to beat this game, just not this year.
Really?
Yes.
I'm scrolling through the screenshots of Kotaku.
It looks like every puzzle has an option to purchase a hint.
Yes. Now you can, no.
That's good.
This is the thing. You can purchase the hints, but you can never purchase the actual solving of the problem, solution.
And someone hasn't bought their way. There's no like your neighbor
No.
Francis has already paid his way through the game.
No. The developer Meta Bluesky, he's European clearly, says he does expect people to beat the game, but not anytime soon. Not this year though. It's not how it's been designed, he told Kotaku, apparently. If they work together, and only then, they will find the answers and complete the whole riddle someday next year. That's what he says.
I don't know, man.
Challenge
the collective.
accepted.
The more press this gets, though, the quicker it'll get solved.
Oh, I'm
Because-
sure. Is there a Reddit on this?
There's
there
already
is.
a Reddit
Yeah,
on
there's
this.
a Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be solved within
We're about
2
to
weeks.
find out. I mean, they've
If
done
we
it.
could just make like solving cancer a video game somehow, we will get it done.
So they were stuck on the puzzle 37 for 5 months. And this is with the Reddit up.
Oh, wow.
So now they've finally been on 30. They're on 38, and they're stuck on that one. And they give you links to the thread so you can help out and everything like that. They made that creepy video that you just saw up there.
Wow. Abba Yarts in the chat says he's been playing it and he's
Yeah.
only reached level 4.
Good Lord, Abisharts.
And then it restarted his gameplay.
Really?
It started. He had to start from level 1 again.
That's gotta suck. Something vicious. But I'm like, that's cool. You can get like, if you can stump, and I've been wanting this in video games for puzzles in video games for the longest. If you can stump 4 people in a co-op game to where they're all just like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do next. To me, that's a successful game.
Yeah.
Not a thing where it's like, oh, we couldn't all jump consecutively at the same time to get past this puzzle or something. But like, if you literally made a Resident Evil or something like that, like original Resident Evil, where there's puzzles like that. You remember how you got stuck on some of the puzzles in Resident Evil 1, right, Corey?
Oh yeah. And I did it on Twitch, so I had like the world watching and criticizing every stupid move I made.
So if you can do this, to me,
Every
this guy
move you
has
make.
stumped the internet, and that's very difficult to do.
He killed the internet.
And like when you can do something like that, to me, you developed an awesome game. Why don't we have more games like this?
I don't know. Does this get you guys excited? To me, it doesn't excite me. I don't want to go download this and play it.
Well, you can't because you don't have an iPhone.
Shut up. I will
You
go
shut
buy an
your
iPhone to
mouth.
play the game just to spite you.
And then because as soon as I saw it come up, I looked to try to go download, and it was like it's only for iPhones.
No, that's why the game hasn't been solved. People who use iPhones are retarded.
Wow! Wow!
Bam! Shots
fired.
Shots fired, big time. 40,000 people have downloaded this game since its release, and of course, nobody has solved it.
It wouldn't be a game.
Bring
that
it to
would
the
play on a
Android.
regular
We'll
basis.
solve that shit.
And then the other thing is like it's what it's doing is it's kind of spelling out or it's kind of reading out a story whenever you actually complete all the things.
So it'll be a story. So will there be a part 2, Aaron? Pull out your crystal balls.
Not if it's so freaking difficult they can't beat a part 1. The story so far is the first time I saw him there, I was just a child when I realized that last night I started feeling creeped out. Some other messages for solved puzzles go on saying he keeps showing up in my dreams. I cannot escape him now, and it just goes on and on like that.
That's weird.
All in fragments. So
That's
each time you get that, it's just it's so
That's
crazy.
creepy.
Yeah, it's
That's
extremely
creepy.
creepy. But it's like that's awesome to
It's
me.
It's
kinda
like
cool.
Slender
Yeah.
Man all over.
Yeah, it's like let's
Oh,
not say
God.
Slender Man because people are stabbing each other. Over
Yeah,
that
no, little
crap.
girls
It's
are
wrong.
killing
13
each other in the
year olds, yeah.
woods.
So retarded. So yeah, I like this thing. If you have an iPhone, go download "Do Not Believe the Lies." I'm not sure if it's free or not because they didn't say any prices or anything in this.
You got to buy the hints, so the game better be free.
Yeah.
You buy the game and then they're selling you hints on top of that? No.
The guy has 36 different apps listed on his webpage though.
And this is the one that's going to
This
make
is
him
the one
millions.
that's gonna make him. Yeah, it's not Sexy Girl Talk. I tell you that one. That's one of the names of his apps. Sexy Girl Talk sound effects series. Yeah.
This dude does have problems.
But they actually looked into this dude's life, which is crazy. So they're like, he's a crap. What did it say? He's like some type of.
You looked into his life.
The guys, people they want to know how to beat this stupid game, so they research the developer to see if they can find anything
Stuff about his life.
Yeah, like maybe it's spilled over into the game or something like that.
Wow.
So like he's married, he has kids. He's like some type of youth counselor or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know. People are very enthralled by this game.
Interesting.
Abishards, head over to that. Hey, thanks for the follow.
Hey, that was me testing it to make sure it
That's
still
terrible.
works. Sorry, false alarm.
That's terrible.
But if you are in there and you have not hit that follow button, hit it, goddammit.
Wow. That's really
Sorry.
forceful. All right, next one we got on here. A game world that changes every time you die.
What?
See, I've been bringing up these new games as of lately. Like last show, there was an article that I put in there about that game that only 4 people can play at one time on the entire...
Oh, yeah, like real life
Oh,
Hunger Games.
Yeah, and I'm really liking how developers are really kind of stepping out of the box and trying to create new genres. So this one here, hack and slash type of video game. Every time you die, though, the whole freaking game changes.
What does that mean?
What do
It's
you mean?
almost like Spelunky.
Yes. What game? What's
Is it Spelunky or Spelunky?
I think it's Spelunky.
Spelunky.
Yeah. It's Spelunky. It's a strange name.
Spelunky?
The game is called Necropolis, and apparently I think this one came out during not came out, but like was shown at PAX East.
Oh, okay.
And PAX seemed to have shown a lot of indie games while they were out there, which is pretty cool. I
That's
like
good.
that. Yeah,
Could always use more.
it's in the
indies.
pre-alpha build right now, so you
I like
know
the
it's still
graphics.
very artsy,
Yeah.
stylized type of
Minimalistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
A game that changes every time you die. Corey, what are you thinking?
I like that. I mean, anytime they can give you like great mechanics and then change the story up to where it's continually playable, kind of like Left 4 Dead did. I mean, we played those missions thousands of times, but it was different every time. It gave us new experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see making your
I'm thinking this one
that.
even goes one bit further, where it's like terrain even changes.
Is this a multiplayer game though?
Not that I know of. No, I don't believe so.
I mean, I like the idea and I like what they're doing, but I don't know if it's for me.
It says Necropolis won't be giving you any comfortable save points or easy to memorize layouts. That's because it takes place in the evil, shape-shifting, city-sized, magical, constructed, designed to trap adventurers and feed off their life force as they try to escape.
And look at Aaron Carter is one of the developers.
Apparently. I'm not getting any residuals for this. Clearly, my hairline looks nothing like that gentleman's. Trust me.
When it does, Aaron, what are you going to do, man? Are you going to keep it?
My hairline's never going to look like that, guys.
Are you sure?
That starts.
Hey, Crave 916. That bastard.
I know, right? After 5 years.
After 5 years of being kind of our friend.
No, yeah, that hairline right there starts in your 20s.
The fro has to go.
That definitely starts in your 20s, and once you see it start, because I've seen people actually start with that M McDonald shapes hairline.
Oh yeah.
In like high school, and
The
it's
Vegeta
like
hairline?
you're going, the Vegeta hairline. Once you go down that route, it's time to just shave it off, people.
Hello Monkey says Aaron poop his pants again and hold up the show.
What?
Oh,
No.
When did I poop my pants the last time?
You don't remember?
No,
No, that was me on the Christmas show, Hello Monkey.
terrible.
You got it backwards.
I'm really afraid now because I've started a new diet.
Uh-oh. Are you on one of those paleo diets?
No, it's just I'm trying to eat a little better, so it's kind of just, healthy food and stuff like that.
When are you going to run with me, bro?
I ran this morning. Like
I
I get
know,
up
you didn't
at
wait for me.
8.
I wanted
I
to
get up
run.
at 8 in the morning because I like going by myself.
Oh, wow. Okay, fine.
Who
I
runs
see
in
what it is.
groups? I know you were part of the
Flamingos.
The Flamingos,
Yeah.
which is not a weird name of group of runners at all. But yeah, I went running this morning, and then I was like, I feel really good, so I went to the soccer park and practiced free kicks for about an hour, and then some kids came up there at about 10 and had their little school practice, so I was like, I'm out of here.
Well, Aaron, if you ever decide to run, let me know.
The thing is, I don't like running. Running is not, some people can just get up and they can just, that's how I exercise, just run. Not me, not the huge runner.
I can run if I have like a purpose. Like if I'm playing soccer, I don't mind running.
Yeah, like
But
that.
if I'm running just
to run?
no.
Who the hell does that?
Not Jack.
We did a 5K with the webs, and it was tons
Yeah,
of
we did.
fun.
But that was like a purpose.
Yeah, see, there's
You
a
run
purpose.
from checkpoint to checkpoint to get splattered with colored cornstarch.
So I'm doing the whole thing, trying to eat a little healthy, and of course, with the change of diet, probably gonna come a change of. Probably gonna
I
come.
know.
change
Now that
of
we're doing more video stuff, we gotta like get in peak condition.
There's always a reason
Yeah.
why you want to get. Nobody's like, oh, I'm doing this for myself. Stop lying to yourself. Either there's a woman, or you got to go into a prom dress or something like that, or
That's my reason.
what's it called? The reunion. You're going back to a
Oh,
school reunion,
yeah.
so you got to get into your outfit. No, I'm doing this for myself. Yeah, unless you're dying, you're not doing this
You're
for
not doing this for
yourself.
yourself.
Well, the only reason dudes lose weight are for bitches.
Wow, for women, first of all.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sheesh. And yes, there's always women.
That's
involved.
why we
Like, there's
need
no other
a
reason.
lady.
I wouldn't be
Here.
waking up at 8 in the morning if there wasn't a woman. That's I guarantee you that right now. Speaking of women, everybody, Wonder Woman gets pants.
Again.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And Superman loses his cape.
What?
Let's try to help him find it in this week's episode.
Tonight on the Video Game Day, we
So
have Superman.
they're doing a redesign, of course, of the superheroes as they do from time to time. And I guess this new, artist may have felt, you know what, Wonder Woman, we're tired of seeing your legs.
Yeah, you know what? There's a big movement going on where we're trying to cater to the young women of the world. and let
Let's
them know
stop
They
it.
don't have to be skank.
Let's stop it. All right, first of all,
Stop catering to him.
Stop
because
catering to these young women.
even if every super heroine would, even if every super heroine addict wore pants,
Super heroin addict.
yes,
What?
even if they all wore pants, there would still be that one girl who says, "I'm going to wear a thong and save the world."
Liz Katz.
Exactly.
And she would
What
get
would she look
shot
like with
in the
no
legs
pants?
immediately.
Because it's like it's. I understand. I know.
Yeah.
I'm all for women's rights. I was raised by women. Nothing. But women. But I am a guy. I have eyes.
Breaking news, everybody.
Right. Exactly. And I don't know. This doesn't look like it's a Wonder Woman that's.
I don't know. She
Whatever.
still looks sexy and powerful to me. She look like she can go whoop some ass with that. What is that? She got like Wolverine.
Yeah,
blades
yeah.
coming
They
out
gave
of
her like some like daggers on her arms or something like that. Like the
Yeah, I'm
Guyver
down
movie.
for it. I mean, I don't watch or care about DC in the slightest bit, anyways. So I don't give two craps.
And what about this Superman? This everyday working hard man, Superman, I guess.
Well, you know what? I think it's good for two reasons. A cape is a hazard. If you ever watched The Incredibles, they get caught in airplanes all
true.
the time.
True,
They get
yes.
sucked through.
True,
What
yes.
did his damn cape serve? He didn't have powers in it or anything.
No,
No, he did not.
I've never seen him use it in tactical battle.
like the
choke-
cape.
First
like
of all,
whipping people
there
with
is
it.
there is no tactics when it comes to Superman. It's punch as hard as I can until the enemy is defeated.
shoot lasers.
Like,
Breathe
what fight
ice.
has he been like, you know what, let me use my brain to think of a way to get past all this? No.
Someone steps on his cape and he slides it from underneath them or
Well,
something like that.
this Superman looks like the Superman and Batman comic that wasn't really part of the New 52.
Mm.
So is this the new 52 look for Superman now?
Is it the New 52 over?
I think the new 52 is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're,
What are they
yeah.
doing now? The old 53?
The old 52.
Old 53?
Yeah.
Old 53.
It
Old
says,
school.
says while costume changes are a familiar element in long-running superhero characters, each redesign speaks to various traits of the companies and creators are trying to emphasize. So here, it's telling that Wonder Woman showing far less skin than she generally does in her most familiar looks. In the past, we've seen a whole bunch of variations. Wonder Woman, blah, blah, blah. When her new 52 went from having pants to pantsless, the upcoming armor seems to be in line with her status of God of War. Oh wow! So that's what they're looking for, huh?
I like it.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I don't dislike the design, but it's a bunch of guys drawing girls. Who thinks that they're not going to draw them in sexy outfits and
They're
stuff
probably
like
in
that?
yoga pants still. So
Yeah, they're probably
there's
yoga
that.
pants.
Well,
They're
when
probably yoga
I
pants.
see this Wonder Woman, it reminds me of Captain Marvel from Marvel, the Carol Danvers. And I mean, right now, in the female culture who read comic books,
Yeah.
she is the icon. She's the icon of the female comic book superhero because she's strong,
Yeah.
and she's very independent, but she's also very womanly.
And is she wearing tight clothes?
She is.
Yes.
But
so this is it. She's a military person.
Yeah.
None of our military forces that I can think of on this planet have a female uniform that's that tight.
Well, we saw some law enforcement tonight that had bedazzled
They were
jeans.
not law enforcement. They were freaking volunteers for law enforcement. What is this? You just put some
what you got going on over
random
there?
bad surgery boobed lady on the screen.
What's happening? Is this an infomercial for like Wonder Bra or something?
We're talking about female superheroes. So these
She
are
is clearly not.
superhero-
So nobody in here has a PS4, correct?
I got PS4.
You have PS4?
Yeah.
Have you started watching Powers?
No, it's on my to-do list.
Okay.
I'm going to start.
I've been seeing
tomorrow.
advertisings and like articles all around the internet for this show, and I wanted to know, was it worth? Actually, I literally watched the first 5 minutes of it, but I wasn't that into it for some reason, and I was like, and then each time I like browse the web, somebody else is like, oh, look at Powers this, oh, look at these, you know.
What are they saying so far in their reviews?
They just have a lot of questions about the characters.
Okay.
And then apparently there's one big difference between the actual comic book and the TV show. And I don't know. It's a decent premise. Have you heard of this, Corey? Powers?
Is this supposed to be like Heroes?
No. It's about it's set in kind of a universe where superheroes are more like celebrities and stuff like that. And then there's this one superhero who, he used to be a superhero, but he had his powers stolen, and now he's a detective. And he works for like the superhero crimes, you know. That's the basic setup.
Okay.
And I believe he gets like a new partner because in like the first 5 seconds of the show, his old partner gets killed by a supervillain.
I feel like there's too many superhero shows for me to keep up with.
Yeah.
This would just be one too much.
Yeah, and I think
can you only watch it on PS4?
You can
I have the internet.
Yeah.
I don't have yeah, like there's no place.
Yeah.
No
But I
TV
know
shows
that-
can hide from
Yes,
me.
none.
The first two episodes.
Except
are free
Game of
on YouTube.
Thrones. That shit's hard to
Okay.
find still.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
But it's one of those cult comic book following ones. So like
Okay.
everybody loved the comic books, so now it's coming back to, or it's coming to TV or PS4, whatever you want to, you know. I don't know. They had Mario Lopez on the first episode.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I'm sold.
So there you go.
Put me in
Yeah.
there.
You got
AC
some
Slater.
AC Slater going. Yeah.
It's terrible.
They didn't have Zach though. Sorry guys. He couldn't make the first episode.
Screech is in jail. So.
They got to save something for the finale.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna
He
do.
freezes time.
You might as well. He has the greatest superpower of all time.
Yeah.
No consequence, freeze time. Doesn't age from whenever he freezes time. Yeah, he's good. He is good, everybody. That's pretty much what I had around banging around. There was one that I left out. It was about the new Miss Universe in Japan. Did you guys see that?
No.
She's the first mixed race Japanese woman to win this.
What?
Yeah, and
Good for
it's been and they have like this documentary about mixed race people in Japan. I guess there's a growing number of them over there. When I saw her, I was like, yeah, a black guy definitely got with that. That's exactly what that was, because she looks like that's exactly what she's mixed with, Japanese and African American, black, whatever you want to call.
Is this her?
That is not her.
Oh.
That says Philippines on her chest right there.
What'd you say, Japan?
Japan. That's two different countries.
Corey just saw cleavage and got distracted.
Clearly, the geography class he took taught him how to cook. That's it.
Is that the
Or
one?
what about rocks?
That is her. That is Miss Universe in Japan, and it's funny because she clearly is a biracial woman, but everybody behind her is straight Japanese, just like nothing but pure Japanese, and she sticks out like a sore thumb. If they didn't give her the title, it would have just been like, well, we know why.
She would have pulled the very
Yeah, she would have pulled the race card swiftly. But it's so funny because I started to watch the Japanese. I started to watch the documentary about the biracial, Japanese people, and they had this guy who was Ghanaian and Japanese.
Yeah.
So it's funny looking at him speak Japanese so fluently because he was, raised or whatever in Japan. But it's just a black guy. It's like he doesn't look like he's that mixed. He just looks like a black dude speaking Japanese.
Place is taller than everybody.
Oh,
else.
he was huge. It was huge. He was
played
a
professional
giant
basketball over
amongst men over there.
Hello Monkey says
Blasian.
Blasian.
That's all.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right. Blasian. That's correct.
Blasian.
That's correct. That is what they call them.
Is that Miss Universe?
I don't think that's her in the samurai
Is
outfit.
she cosplaying now?
It's a sport over there.
Yeah.
That's terrible. All right, so today we're going to get into it, everybody. We are going to get into this discussion because we've been nitpicking around it for some time.
Was that the end of Banging Around the Web?
That was in...
Banging Around the Web is over.
Well, people bang around web. That's what it is.
All the time. All the damn time.
So I don't know how to make it stop.
Can't walk down the street without it
Don't-
happening.
Don't know how to
Walk
make
down
it
the
stop.
street.
And they sing that exact song every time they're doing it.
Bang around.
Banging around.
So can I just have my morning coffee? Can I just have my morning coffee?
This is Starbucks, people.
So, MOBAs, everybody. That's crazy, right?
No, MOBAs, yeah.
So in the world of esports,
What is
MOBAs...
a MOBA, Aaron?
We're going to get to that because that's a discussion in and of its own self right
that's
there.
the discussion we had last time, and
Yeah.
it took up half the show.
So as we all know, MOBAs have been around since the dawn of time.
If you're talking about like 2 years ago.
No,
No,
cave
no.
paintings were found.
Yeah, we actually have cave paintings
They were drawing their
of
moves.
Dota and League of Legends if they were playing. Yeah, they were 3 lanes. Back then, they only had ADCs though. There was nothing else. I'm, I guess, 2 years, about a year and a half, maybe deep into the MOBA scene.
Are you?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
about that. You know, when did Smite come out? Because I kind of hopped on Smite a couple of months after it.
Yeah, we
launched.
jumped on Smite like right away. I remember that launch being kind of big and then us being right on it. So yeah, it's been about a year plus.
If you have an Xbox One right now, you can apparently hop on Smite. If you have previously played it on your PC, you can do a one-time transfer over to your account or whatever,
That's
so you
cool.
won't have to lose all your progress, basically.
Yeah, that is awesome. So that $30 I spent to get all the characters is going to cross over to the Xbox version, and it's cross-platform.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this one's cross-platform. I think they just said Gigantic is cross-platform.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because Smite the developers said Smite was going to be 1 month behind the PC, if anything. So like if a champion comes out, they won't get it till a month later.
Really?
That's how they're going to do it.
Oh, that's boo.
But I think MOBA, in the beginning, MOBAs were, for me, I should say, looked upon as kind of like the elitists for games. Like, oh, only this group of people plays MOBAs. Small tangent. I just have to tell. Somebody I was texting with a young lady on the phone. I don't know why I had to tell you what venue I was texting.
You always love to rub it in our face when you talk to a lady.
No. This was just a friend. This was just literally just a
This is
friend.
one of his half-naked hoochies.
I don't know why you keep calling them that. Actually, I'm going to text them all of that and tell them you call them half-naked hoochies.
He will too, because he told Larissa about the bicycle and
I didn't tell her. She watched the
No,
show.
she watched the
yeah,
show, that's
she
right.
watched the
You
show.
got your own damn self in trouble,
I did.
Mr. David.
And
Lowe.
Larissa, if you're watching, get better. She is out with the flu. She said she couldn't even get up to game.
Oh, that's
She was like,
bad.
I could be
That's
killing
bad.
noobs in League of Legends right now. And I'm like, yeah, you're just sit down and
That's
drink
bad.
fluids. Yeah, somebody called me. She was like, oh, you're a nice guy or whatever like that. I hope you find a nice gamer girl. I was like, gamer girl? What the hell do I need a gamer girl for?
No,
It
you don't
Who-
want a
who
gamer
said that?
girl.
was a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, why are you going to shoehorn me into that freaking category? I like other stuff. You know that, right? Gee,
do.
just because I do a podcast about, sorry, small tangent. I just had to say that because
That's a
I'm
good
shoehorning.
question, though. Hey! Gaming Arc.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. You just got banged.
Just got banged.
Now you can bang around the web.
Bang Doritos!
Hey!
1, 2, 3, 4. Just got
Uh,
banged.
Now I want Doritos.
That's a thing, because when I was younger, like in high school, and I say I was very blessed to be raised around
Hashtag.
a whole bunch of different cultures,
Bliss.
and but always when they were like, "Hey, Aaron, you like that girl over there? She's black." Like, what? That's the only girl I can date? And so
That happened
now
to me once too.
it's evolved to, "Hey, you like that girl over there? She's a gamer." Like, that's it? That's it? Moths are coming into the studio now,
Oh,
everybody.
I was like, what are you
Are they
staring
really?
at?
Yeah. What were you about to say, though, Corey? You said that's a good,
What?
I don't know. You were saying you were about to piggyback on
Oh,
something
yeah,
I'm
no.
saying.
I was going to say about, like, gamer girls. Are they date material? I mean,
Ooh.
I mean,
you want to get into that?
love me.
You want to get into that?
I love me a gamer girl. Like something about when you watch a Twitcher and she knows what she's doing, and not even like the skanky ones. I mean, like the legit girl gamers. You see it and you're like, oh, that's hot. But then when you think like, is that what you really want? Do you want you to come home and your girl's up in her room, like just streaming to a bunch of weirdos on Twitch? And you're
Okay,
like,
but
"Baby, what about me?"
what if she's not a streamer though? What if she's just a gamer?
What about me?
What if she what if you come home and she's on the Madden, like tough, like this is her 13th season?
There's like
of manager mode.
And I'd be like, why are you playing Madden?
Yeah, like of manager mode. And she's trying to take the Raiders to the damn Super Bowl. Like, why? First of all,
there's my fantasy version of how it would end up. Like I come home and she's like just in a thong playing Halo.
See, that's just your
And I come
fantasy.
home and
That's
I'm
definitely
like,
your
oh
fantasy.
yeah, but you know,
That's
I know
a meme.
it would never be like that.
No, she'd be in sweatpants and a sweatshirt
Yeah, just like vegging on
with
some game
Dorito
for like a whole bunch
dust
of
all
hours.
over her mouth.
Because if I don't know if any of you guys have actually gamed with Larissa. She is a gamer girl for real, like hardcore. So I've sat and listened to her, and we've had experience with multiple different gamer girls. So I will go out on a limb and say that none of them are the same. They are very unique in their different, how they like. My sister likes to play like just mobile app type of games. Even my mother, she plays like just web browser type of games. Larissa is a hardcore League of Legends type of person. I mean, when I mean hardcore, I mean she rages on there, and
I could see her raging.
Yeah.
out.
yeah.
I can see
And
that.
then you have
She's an
like
interesting person.
you have
She's very
Laura,
interesting.
who God bless her, takes forever on video games.
Yeah.
But she loves them,
Yeah.
Like I was trying to walk her through the Star Wars Jedi Academy game, and like I don't get frustrated trying to walk somebody through it anymore. I used to. Like in high school, there was this girl I had a crush on, and I know exactly when I ruined that. When I would play Tetris every day in this class, we had advisory, and the teacher was like, "I think this period is stupid. I don't know why they invented advisory. Do whatever you want." And he had these. Remember those Macs that were all different colors?
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah,
just like
Yeah.
the screen.
The clamshell
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
He had like a big row of those in his class, and we used to play Marathon on there. And what else did we play? I think it was just Marathon, because it was just like, it's early Halo stuff. It's Bungie. But I would play Tetris. Tetris is my favorite game. Played it all the time. Girl I was into sat right behind me. She saw me. I don't know if she was into me as well, but she just like, hey, can I, play with you? Like, just out of the blue or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, definitely. I'm into you. This is probably you trying to get into me. Definitely, let's do this.
Was that out loud that you said that?
Yeah, I said that exactly. Those
Awesome.
exact words.
And that's the moment you ruined it.
She sat down in the chair and she started playing terribly. How do you play Tetris bad, first of all? I don't understand how you can play. Like, she was stacking blocks on
Hold
top of
down.
each other. And so I was like, oh my God, just get off the keyboard. And then I realized, my error. And,
Do you think that may have been her way of trying to get you to like get closer and like teach her?
It could have, but Aaron Carter will never
Like,
know, because I
Aaron-
was a freshman and right over my head.
What the hell are you
Right
doing?
over her head.
Do you know how
She's-
special that straight is?
Somebody else right now is teaching her Tetris, and he's getting that straight piece in.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I tell you that. So yeah. So you learn. So I don't get frustrated when I'm trying to, help somebody along in a video game anymore. And Laura, she likes to take her time with these games, and action games, usually you don't take your time in action games. You kind of just blast through them. You kill everything, and then you move on. But she, so yeah, there's different levels of gamer girls, just like there's different levels of gamer guys and stuff like that. So I don't think there's a difference, but to date one,
I don't know. I think it'd wear on me a little bit.
well, it depends on that level of gamer girl.
I like where my wife has nothing to do with video games.
But your wife does have something to do with video games. I've seen her multiple times play video games. She's on a different level. She's a casual.
She's a cat. Yeah.
She's a
But
casual.
she never plays when I'm not home. Put it that way.
Everybody in here except me, of course, is married.
Right.
Wives play games, guys?
Yeah.
My wife only plays when I play with her.
Uh-huh.
So Mario is a good game to play. Mario Kart. What else? Captain Toad.
Here's a good one
Treasure
for you,
Tracker
because
is
you're the fighter. There was this girl that I played a fighting game with, right? I played Mortal Kombat versus
DC.
DC. No. I played Injustice. That's what it was. We're playing Injustice. So the first round, she beats me. You know, because I was just like, I'm not gonna say I was taking it easy on or anything like that. I've never played Injustice before, so I was like, okay. But I have played fighting games. I get the objective.
Right.
I'm supposed to beat her. I go on a 12-game win streak.
Oh, she's done.
Okay.
Thrashing her. She doesn't want to play that game anymore.
Thrashing her. Yeah, exactly. And then I come back to the show and ask them, I'm like, did I do the right thing? Should I have pulled back a little? She beat me in the first one. So I'm like, no holds barred.
Oh, it's on.
It's no, yeah. So, and then so we, 12-game win streak. She picks Aquaman and finally beats me again because apparently he's OP in the game. And I was like, well, I can't leave her house with a loss, right?
I can't take 12 wins and go out on a loss.
I can't go this long streak. Then she'll think I'm a punk.
That's exactly what
Aaron,
she'll do.
this is why you're the only one in this room that's not.
I was just going to say, now we know why Aaron is single, everybody.
Demundo. When I came and brought it to the council here, everybody was like, you should have just beat her. Yeah. Alex, remember Alex Baggs was like,
no, you're going to take advice from Alex?
Hey, Alex, he's a player. He gets around.
He gets around. Cynical.
He's definitely cynical.
He's gonna say the negative.
He's like, you beat her, and then you're like, here, now this is what you can do with your character, because I've shown you what I can do with my character. Wow. So, I was like, all right. That's some sound advice. Yeah, I think it's the level. Your wife games, David?
Yeah. We used to play Halo together.
Wow.
Online.
First person shooters. Okay.
And she actually loved Call
Jason's
of Duty.
like, show up my wife. We play Mario.
Sorry, dude.
It doesn't matter as long as you're having fun.
Exactly.
She actually loved playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 in the survival mode. And where you just got waves of...
Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. Yeah, I mean, because then it's just you and her against the world. Type of thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
She liked that. That's her favorite thing.
And Corey, your wife is the casual game. Like, I hate that right there. So we're watching a video right now, and it's a video of a girl, I guess, playing a video game, but she's just like randomly clicking buttons. You're not doing. There's no game where you do that much. Like, what are you playing?
That's a
fantasy versus reality.
There we go.
There's a reality.
Yeah,
the girls. That is a real gamer.
You want to come home to
girl.
that, Aaron? Is that what you're?
I would be happy if my girl played like FIFA with me. Oh, but I'd win. Like, see, when it comes to competitive games, that's one thing. You're not gonna just beat Aaron Carter, and I'm just gonna lay down and be like, well, yeah.
Well, you don't play competitive games unless you're on the same team.
Yeah. This is what we'll do. Yeah, because for the while, even with my little brother, I would just play competitive games versus, but it was always what he wanted to do because he always wanted to try to beat me and stuff, and I just smacked the crap out of him. It didn't matter what it was. We could play in like Pong, and I'm still beating you. And then I was like, you know what? We're brothers. Let's do it. So we co-opt Bionic Commando on the Xbox Live, the arcade one, and we like blasted that one and had a ball. And then we went and bought Resident Evil 6 and co-op through that whole thing, and like it was fun. Like I'm a big co-op fan, if anything. I don't like that dark side of Aaron of the competitive game. That's when I get the trash talking comes out. And then you got to go in. So that would be shown to her.
Yeah.
Like hands down.
Well, that's why my wife and I, we don't play like Halo or anything like that where we're against each other, because even if I go easy, I still win. So we just play together.
But if she decided not to play video games whatsoever, okay, it's just this would be my man cave time. I'm gonna go in there, knock out a couple of seasons of FIFA, and then we'll go and do something else. That's exactly what it is.
Right, let us know in the comments what you guys think.
Girl
gamers, like I'm thinking Larissa's status. Like,
Larissa is hardcore.
She is hardcore.
She's hardcore.
Like a girl who's going to be spending more time on her video games than you.
She, like I said, she said she was sick. Like, I can't even get up to play, games. Like,
that's
what you're thinking about, not your health.
Take care of my husband or whatever.
It was, I can't kill noobs in League of Legends.
Yeah.
And I love her for it.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
awesome. Wow, first hour just blew by.
Blew right by.
We didn't even get to the actual MOBA things.
Well,
Got sidetracked with.
That's why we upgraded the show. So if you guys are listening to the podcast version, you're saying, "Whoa, I have another hour left." That's by design, people, and that's so we can get through these topics.
We should do some type of dating game with gamer girls.
I would love to set up, and maybe we can do like a gaming website, like Plenty of Fish.
Sad that we only have. They actually have video game.
Or J-Date.
No, they have video game.
G-Date.
They have gaming dating sites already.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
What?
We'll look at some during the break, and then we'll come back and we'll give her a little small report. But I think I was like, man, we can't do that type of thing. The only girls that we know that are gamers are either pregnant or married. We're just.
It's true.
Yeah.
3 Dig Dug 2 says girl gamers, yes. Hardcore, and I mean super hardcore, maybe.
Like, what is she? If she's smashing you all the time, right? You guys are playing League,
right?
And she insists that she's on the other team just to counter whatever you are. And
no,
she's
you
just
suck. I'm not
you.
gonna be on your team.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Because like I have friends here, and like people that have been on the show, from Noel and Adam. Whenever they play League, if they're losing and they feel like you're holding them down, they'll stop playing with you. And that's what a hardcore gamer will do. So if she's on that level and she's like, you know what, I'm not even gonna play with you anymore, then.
So you have more in common.
Yeah, you just hope you have more in common than the games. Or she's like, you know what, I want to leave you because your ADC is terrible.
This chick looks like she's faking playing a game right now.
She's always faking. Look at the control movements. I hate it. Like, it's so fake. You can tell it's definitely fake.
We're going to be going on break, people. So when we're going, be sure to tweet out that you're watching the show because I want to double the room size. Look, we're about middle of the pack as far as gaming talk shows. And that's not how VGB goes down.
We're going to get more into this gaming dating, especially when Corey sees all these websites that are out there for him.
Yeah, maybe we'll create Aaron a profile and trying to get
somebody tried to get me
up.
on Tinder the other day.
I think that was me.
No, it wasn't you. I know exactly who it was. Stick around. We have more show for you. More gamer girls, more MOBAs, more all around just gamings on the Video Game Bang Live. So stick around. It was Adam. Adam was like. Kevin Bacon's in a egg commercial. Did everybody see that?
Kevin Bacon's a what now?
In an egg commercial.
Oh,
Commercial about
egg.
eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs and bacon?
I thought you said egg
I
commercial.
see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Welcome back to Video Game Bang Live, everybody. Buffy actor just got arrested, apparently. I don't know.
Which
I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of just side articles on this thing because when I looked up the video game dating websites, there are a ton of them.
Oh, serious?
There are literally a metric ton.
We measured it.
Yeah.
Well, on break.
On break. And
Gaming Passions? That's the number one that comes up.
Gaming Passions.
Sure, that is the number one that comes up.
Here, this is what I'm going to do because they've actually compiled a list of the top 10 video game dating sites.
Who compiled it?
I'm going to give you the link right now.
Kotaku.
So you can all. I don't think it was Kotaku.
Nerd Reactor.
Before we go through this list, what do you think gamer guys are looking for in girls?
The girls in their panties
There you
playing
go.
Guitar
Yeah.
Hero.
I think it's very simple, right? Yeah.
Very simple.
Very simplistic.
Breasticles.
That's a terrible. terrible. Uh-oh.
Is it like a popsicle?
I would hope not.
It's frozen.
All right, you can post that in there for you there. So let's go over this list real quick before we get back to the main event. 10 hookup websites for lonely gamers. First of all, lonely gamers? We're really going to put them out like that?
We're not lonely. We got the online people to
Exactly.
play
Yeah,
with.
the online community.
Where did you send this link?
I sent the link to David Webb,
Okay.
Oh, wait, where?
and then Webb can take it from there.
Oh, was it a Facebook message?
Did you just look on your phone to do that? I mean, your watch, I mean?
Yeah, it's a Pebble.
Wow, that's...
No, I'm trying to figure out where you sent it to. Was it my
Yeah,
Facebook?
yeah, your Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So, here we go.
Facebook.
First one on the list, number 10, Dating for Gamers. Let's get real creative with the names, why don't we, huh?
Dating for
Is it
gamers.
the number 4?
That's number 10, actually.
No.
Oh, no, you mean 4 as in yes.
Yes.
Yes, dating for gamers.
Gamers with a Z?
We're real professional here.
Given his name, one would assume that tons of gamers for dating for gamers is ready to exchange some hot and nerdy dialogue, but it's not really the case. In the face of registration form, even asks you to pick your geek interest, which you can pick the categories like role-playing, MMORPG, Android, blogs. So they, I guess, get to know you a little bit more.
Stay
What makes
away
you
from
a
the
geek?
dudes that are into role playing.
What's
my
wrong with the
advice.
role-playing one?
All right. This is what we're going to do.
That doesn't look like a real website.
Pretend I'm Mega Man.
Terrible. $30 a month
What?
for the premium package on
That's
this website.
like twice what World of Warcraft is, and you can get way more orc poontang on World of Warcraft.
Says you don't have to pay for it, of course, but you can, peruse it for the chuckles. And then they put the little, I guess, fake nerdy, model chick.
Yeah, of course.
On
Right
the,
there on the right there on the homepage.
because that's what all the girls are going to look like on, on
TV.
on this website. I don't know. Stay away from that one, guys, and ladies, because it's for girls too.
Yeah,
girls-
girls are
Yeah.
probably the ones. I mean, that thing is probably 95% men on that.
I
website.
really wish that because this is impromptu, everybody. This was not on the docket for discussion. This came up, but I really do wish we had the Risa here for this discussion, like big time, because it's a whole different perspective. Like a gamer girl, I know she's married as well, but a gamer girl looking for. I don't think I wonder if their perception of gamer guys are, like that picture you put up, Corey, about the master race, the guy in his drawers on his floor. Like, is that what they perceive, gamer guys to be?
Yeah, I wonder if they want a gamer guy.
I know, yeah. Like,
Or if they want somebody different.
I don't know. Next site up on there is Gaming Passions. I love the names already.
That was the one I was just on. Gaming Passions.
Well, you had an account?
I mean, no. I mean, I was just looking at that one.
Window shopping.
Yeah.
Sure. This site is part of the Passions network. So I guess there's other websites for Passions.
Soccer passion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on at least that one. Upon signing up, you're asked to also pick another site ranging from manga to STDs.
What?
What?
That's exactly what it says.
Say that one more time.
It says, upon signing up, you're asked to also pick another site ranging from manga to STDs. That's a broad like zone to pick. Like there's so much in between manga and STDs. I don't understand.
Yet there's a lot in common.
But they're terrible. The sign-up process is really grueling, as you would just want to run through it as quick, jump right in. However, you're hammered with a multitude of boxes to check from, what it seems like endless survey to win an iPad. So there's a spam threat, everybody there. I'm guessing this one is another one you probably want to stay away from.
It's like those gaming tutorials.
And then the other thing about these places, like catfishing, is probably got to be a high.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
High rating on this one. Next on the list, number 8, My Gamer. M-A-I Gamer.
M-A-I?
Yes. I don't know why they did this for that. There's no real explanation. It says one thing you notice immediately is that My Gamer is a virtual meat market. There's only a few women on this one, mostly dudes.
Aaron, that looks kind of like you.
That looks nothing like me, first of all.
The sideways one?
Keep on looking at the hairlines. That's how you can tell me apart.
No, you're looking at the wrong guy.
I have no idea who you're looking at then.
I'm sure there's one thing that looks alike to them, Corey.
I know, the black. That's what it is.
No, this guy up here.
Corey.
Neon Nick.
Neon.
It's probably Dominique on there.
There you go. He's using your pictures.
If he says if you're a gay man, you'll have no problem finding a match here. Quickly, but if it's a woman you're after, be ready for a hunt. So actually, this might be a good website for you guys
This
if
is
you like
the
challenges.
ultimate video game.
Yeah, this is the ultimate video game.
Lives are at stake. You can actually take the princess home at the end of this game.
Or the prince if
What
you're
if
into
we
that.
made? Oh man,
No judgment.
I feel bad saying these great $1 million ideas on the podcast. So if one of you guys wants it, I'll expect royalty checks. But if we develop a website / video game where you actually save someone and then you date, I don't know.
That okay.
They're playing a game, you're playing a game, and then like
So what's their part of the game, though? They just sit there?
yeah, they sit there captured.
Put it this way. Okay, how about this one then? You'll sign up. Say you're a woman. We'll just go with that one. I know somebody's going, oh no, women's rights. Whatever. I'm going with this one. And it's a video game, so we're going with your idea. The woman makes up her kind of objectives, quote unquote. But they're like things that she's interested in. I like bike riding. I like,
Long walks on the beach.
stuff like that.
Sunsets that last a lifetime.
You go through these quests that have all that stuff in there, and then the final goal is you reach her. So you know a little bit about her by playing through this game. You're welcome, Internet.
Wow. My mind is blown.
You're welcome, Internet.
Why don't we develop this right now?
Because look, if the guy goes through the stuff, like I don't like this GTA mission, driving all the way back and forth and stuff like that.
Why is she having me run you to the store?
Exactly. Then you kind of, so the developer would essentially have to just build a whole bunch of character traits for women, or character interests and stuff like that for women to put into their, level or whatever.
3 Dig Dug 2 says, make it like Space Invaders. You broaden your horizons and look for a match as you destroy ships / people. But it won't be a person in the game.
Or here's
or
another
is that your way of fighting? You fight the other guys that are looking for
As
her.
I was going to say, yeah. Throw them into one big combat arena, and then whoever wins, boom.
Fight.
You get to get her number. That's how it works.
Slayer.
Or his number.
Yes.
No judgment.
Whatever. Number 7 on the list, video gamer dating. They really are not creative with these names. Like,
Well, why don't you give us a better name?
I'm think one now. Bang dating. That's ours right here.
Bang date?
Yeah.
Bang date.
You'll find a very
Dot
large
biz.
user base on videogamedating.com. But just as the hilarious stock photos of the guys and uninterested girls holding controllers, and that's the other thing. They on video game dating website, it's like a couple and they're like arm locked together with Xbox control. Nobody games that way.
That's how we play Halo.
Are you looking at the picture right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now, and I'm like, get the hell away from me! I'm trying to shoot here. What are you doing?
I think it's romantic.
No, that's not romantic. Jump.
Yeah.
Press the A button.
You know what it is they're both using the controllers to pick what movie they're going to watch on Netflix.
Yeah.
Or this is what they're doing. He's playing the game. He just gave her a controller to act like she's playing the game.
Here, pretend like you're playing.
Yeah, exactly.
I love how these local people are just not, they're like, they put this stock photo of, Harry from freaking One Direction and
right?
some model here. And then here it's like the people that are actually on the website.
Look like mugshots.
They're going to kill you in your sleep.
I'm just gonna go to the government website and download my mugshot right there.
They will murder you.
It says expect to be smacked with the option to upgrade your account as soon as you sign in, and prepare to sift through a lot of matches who are gaming enthusiasts. There you go.
I'm not buying it.
Not buying that one?
I would not trust. I mean, thank God I'm married already. I don't have to worry about this crap now because I would be a shitty single guy. But yeah, this is not me.
Well, I don't know how many people actually go out and use these things. But like internet dating is very popular. You know, like it's all over the place. They have now down to, you know, apps like
I'd like
Tinder
to believe
and
if
stuff
I
like
was a
that.
single dude, I would still go out to meet a girl like at the library. Or
It's
at a
tough.
coffee
At the
shop.
As a
the
single
library.
guy,
Yeah, why would I be at a library? No, just to pick up a girl.
as a
honestly.
single guy, I've approached, you know, the randoms,
Yeah.
the females and stuff like that, and a lot of the times, like it's a skill. It's a skill to actually be able to pursue a woman randomly out in the street, school, work, any place that you see somebody a lot is usually where you will meet, you know, that person because it's easier than just I see her across the street. Boom. Corey, you met your girl, your wife in high school, correct?
Yeah. So I got
David, you met your wife.
High school.
Jason,
Through other friends.
through other friends.
Yeah.
So that, you know, it's never just she's walking down the street one day like you see in the movies and you're like, oh my God, let me go talk to her.
Just walking
Yeah.
down the street.
No, you have to have
Ooh.
something in common, you know, off the bat, and then it goes. So
Yeah,
I've
Abby
done.
Art's got it. Whisper flirting in the library. No right. Just got banged. Walking up to a girl. Hey, you want to go out?
Hey, you want to check out the special
Libraries
interests?
are. I just went with a girl to the library to study, and
Hey, girl.
she was like, when I got
get that
there,
book for you.
it was a downtown library. She was like, it stinks in here, Aaron. And I was like, I thought it was going to be a nice place, and you're sorry. And then some guy got up and he was leaving, and he just like let out this giant fart, and then stepped on the elevator, and it's like, I'm leaving this for all of you guys. Have fun with it.
He goes down the.
Yes, yeah. He raises one arm in the air, and he's like, I just won.
Hey, girl, you know how to use the Dewey Decimal System?
I don't know anybody that like approaches random girls on the street now.
Really?
No,
I think I would do it.
no, it's not impossible. I'm not
I
gonna say
went
it's
and get pepper
impossible,
sprayed.
but it's very unlikely. Only because they're on a mission when they're out and about. They're trying to go somewhere. You know, they're not. You as a guy, yeah, we're on the hunt always because if you're single. That's
Yeah,
just what you are.
I'm
If
saying
you're,
single.
if you're single right now, and I'm talking to you, single guys, I'm with you.
All the
first
single
of all,
guys. All the single guys.
if you say you're not on I'm just trying to work on myself, you're a liar.
You're lying.
You're a freaking liar.
You're saying that to throw them off.
I made that line up. I came up with that line first.
That's your way of wearing deer pee when you go hunting.
Exactly.
That's your deer pee that you're saying
Exactly.
right
Three
now.
Dick Doug 2 says, girl, you want to be my cat in the hat?
Exactly.
I could be your Charlie Brown.
And then she's like, "Why are you in the children's section?" That's what I like.
Do you
to
want to
know.
talk to my
Maybe
mom?
Yeah, I think you're hitting on girls a little too young, 3 Dick Doug 2.
Exactly. Number 6 on the
Wah, wah,
list:
wah.
gorgeous gamers. You know this website's got to be.
Hold on, I got breaking news. Hold on.
What happened? What happened?
I will work on turning that down if that's blasting people's ears.
Yeah,
Probably
let's
is
work on,
blasting.
Let's work on.
Are you there, caller?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Live from Canada,
Live
everybody.
from Canada, we have a female to weigh
At
in
2
on
a.m. Yeah.
to weigh in on some of these options.
Now this is very important, or we would have never called you at 2 a.m.
I probably would have. She knows I constantly call her at 2 a.m. harassing her.
Everybody, this is Geneviève LeBlanc, right?
Yeah.
She's like, maybe.
Close
Good
enough.
enough. Good enough.
So as we're doing the show here, and we were supposed to be talking about MOBAs, but the show has deviated and gone down a whole different path.
We're in the dark internet right now.
And so now we've brought up the subject of dating and gamer dating because somebody, a close friend of mine, she was like, "Oh, Aaron, you'll find that perfect gamer girl," and I was like, "Why would I have to just get a gamer girl? Like, I like other things too. I like rock climbing and." Well, I don't like.
yeah, I don't
rock
think
climbing.
we've ever
Yeah.
rock climbed.
But I was like, why would I be shoehorned into just? I know I'm a gamer, but why am I shoehorned into just dating gamers? You know,
And we
Can't
needed
I-
a legit gamer girl to weigh in because I know for sure you are legitimate. Like, you are one of the hardcores, right?
That's the thing that can be said about me.
Like, the many men, when they think about the gamer girls and they get the fantasies of, like, the half-naked hoochies playing Call of Duty, but you are, like, sweatpants, like, hair, just, like, smashing on noobs type girl, right?
Yeah. I'm the, like, 3 a.m. swearing at the TV because I keep dying and I can't figure out the freaking puzzle,
So, my first question was, was I wrong to be offended by that?
No, not necessarily. I mean, nobody likes to kind of be put into one little box all the time. Like, I wouldn't want to have someone say to me, you know, like, oh, how are you ever gonna date that guy or that girl? They hate video games, and you know, we have other interests. I mean, unless you're the kind of person where like, oh, I literally cannot shut up about video games for more than 15 seconds, then yeah, maybe that's gonna be a problem. But no, I don't think you're definitely wrong to be upset about being put into that kind of corner.
And as a hardcore girl gamer yourself, I'm gonna keep repeating that because people keep walking in. This is actually being streamed live on
you
Twitch.
are live.
You are on live television
to the world.
All three people.
Could two hardcore gamers coexist in a relationship? Can it be done?
Oh, I definitely think so.
Is that just high hopes? Because I cannot see being with someone who games as much as I do.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it would be too weird. We'd never talk to each other. Okay, I imagine we're not
online. You would.
Yeah, you would.
I imagine we wouldn't be playing the same
AFK.
game though. Like, we'd probably be playing our own games and stuff. And like, I don't know, I need some attention.
Well, but then, what about when you're playing games? What if you're just playing at the same time? You don't necessarily want somebody who's always going to be coming in and be like, "Are you done yet? Like, this is hour 5, dude."
That is true.
But
That's very true.
Seeing how needy and clingy I am, that will be me going into the other room being like, you know, it's 5 a.m., babe, come to bed.
And she's like, no, I haven't leveled up yet.
Get the hell out of the room.
Get the hell out of here, bitch.
Get me
I'm
a
streaming.
sandwich. Yeah. It's like, okay.
I don't want my followers to think I'm married.
Can't you pause the game, honey?
My Twitch will go down.
I think it's kind of it's a balancing act with anything. I know when I'm working on a cosplay project, I'll disappear into that for the days leading up to a convention because I've procrastinated and nothing is done. And so the next 3 days need to be dedicated to that cosplay. It's, oh, what, you wanted to do a thing on? No, this thing isn't going to sew itself. That can happen with any hobby, but yeah, you always got to make time.
But I think, and I've seen this at cons a lot. I've seen a lot more cosplay couples than I would actually see, I guess, gamer couples. Well, actually, I mean, as much as cosplay is easier to see, of course.
Yeah, how would you see a gamer couple?
Yeah, and they seem like to get along fine. Like, they'll have accounts together where they're just, they're cosplaying together, taking photo shoots and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, that's cool. They have this, at least this one thing in common, and I can see how they can feed off each other. Like, oh, I used this material for my armor and stuff. Like, oh yeah, and they can kind of feed each other off of that. But like, if I'm a FIFA player and she's a Candy Crush player, hardcore, that's what I'm gonna go with.
You're gonna go with Candy Crush.
Candy crushing.
Yeah, there are those. There
were no stereotypes in your decisions and choices of the game there at all.
All right, she's a hardcore Diablo player.
Okay.
And I don't really play Diablo, so that's why I said that one. Like, what? How do we can't really that feeding, that symbiotic type of thing for our interest isn't there. I can't be like, oh, well, this is how you beat that level because I'm scoring goals, with Toronto or something like that, So, I don't know. It seems like the cosplay is a little easier to see people melding with that one.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's any different than any other hobby. I mean, yes, gaming takes up a lot of your time, and yes, gaming is usually something that happens in this weird semi-private, semi-public space where you're in your own living room or basement or whatever, and yet you're also interacting with hundreds of people at the same time. But you devote hours to it, but it's not really all that different than spending hours watching TV or spending hours reading or any of those other things that a lot of people fill their time with. I find it sometimes strange that we place gaming in this like special little corner of activities that's so different from any other media consumption when it's really not. Maybe it's a bit more active and maybe it's a bit more audio visual than some things, but it's still a hobby. But it should be said though that if you're never capable of putting your hobbies aside for the sake of your partner, or if they're like in a crisis and crying in the corner and you're like, nah, I gotta finish this level, I gotta get to the save point, you're an asshole. It doesn't matter what you're doing right then, you don't deserve.
And there you guys have it. From a genuine gamer girl, everybody.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
That should be the clip of the show.
Anything going on in the chat, David Webb?
Let's see. It's just one. No, nothing going on in the chat.
It's like, just one person
They're
in
all
there.
enamored that there's an actual female.
I know,
on
they're
the
just
show.
sitting taking
freaked
notes
them
right
out.
now. That's what they're doing.
I am an asshole. Okay,
She's
got
like-
it. Let's move next.
Meanwhile, I'm like sitting around in Captain America pajamas. It's very unglamorous.
You know, your obsession with Captain America for a Canadian is fairly unhealthy, I'm noticing.
I know, right?
You know, there is a... isn't there like a Captain
Captain
Canada?
Canadian.
Yeah, why don't you
Captain
like...
Canuck.
Yeah.
And we're talking about
Yeah.
Aaron being upset because people think, like, shouldn't you be dating women? So shouldn't you be liking Captain Canada? You can't like... you
Yeah,
can't
I'm going
like
to shoehorn
our
her into
Captain.
that. I'm going to shoehorn her into that, yeah.
That's because Steve Rogers is an embodiment of the American ideal, but not necessarily America themselves.
Mm. He does eat burgers a lot, though. And I eat burgers a lot.
So, by that logic, you're Captain America.
America, exactly. Yeah.
Canadian.
I had another
Captain Canadian.
question for her, and it slipped my mind because we got off on Captain America.
Well, let's continue with the dating websites. I'm sure.
Oh
we'll
yeah,
come up.
let her know that what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're doing a list of the top 10 gaming dating websites.
Huh.
I know, right?
That was my reaction.
Did you know that
too.
did you even know that they existed?
You know what? I've never heard of them specifically, but I'm not surprised because I've seen a cosplay dating website before.
I think now that we're in the age of internet, of course, and internet dating, I think there's a niche for everything. Like if you're a person that just loves Pokemon, there's probably a Pokemon dating website. There's gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that life can exist, anything can exist.
So let me run down the list of where we're at right now. Number 10 was Dating for Gamers.
Okay.
They ask you all type of questions like what type of MMOs are you into, Android, iPhone, but then they charge you $30 a month.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. Then there's Gaming Passions, a part of some type of passion line of websites, I guess, and this is specifically for gamers. They ask you questions that range, what are your interests, ranging from manga to STDs.
Gaming passions just sounds wrong.
Wait, like STDs as an interest, or
That's how the website.
I'm interested in
presented it.
gonorrhea.
Yeah.
You have 3 matches.
particular fascination with chlamydia?
Yeah.
What?
2 of those matches are doctors. Then there was My Gamer, MAI Gamer, and apparently that's full of dudes, and it's it's a hunt if you want to find the females.
Which I think, what makes it even more appealing.
For the females, or for
the
gay
men,
guys.
because
Yeah,
because you want to. The more of a fight, the more work you have to put into it, the more reward.
one guy's little.
See,
What?
I'm gonna say that just immediately it sounds terrifying to me because I feel like if I sign up for that website, I'm gonna get like 50 super aggressive messages
Oh,
of all
yeah.
these guys. that are
Instantly.
Like, no, I gotta be the first one, and
First.
it's gonna be like terrifying.
One of the guy's pictures on there is his like gamer tag picture or something like that from his Xbox account.
Is me?
Yeah, and that's awesome. He's like, I'm really a gamer. That's how much of a gamer I am.
I've heard horror stories from online dating, especially from the free ones, that it's really nothing but like creepy guys sending pictures of their junk.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's every website, really.
Is that really?
That's Facebook.
Yeah, that's
My
every.
response,
You gotta
my
get new
response
friends.
when I get a dick pic and like an unsolicited dick pic is I send back a picture of a better dick.
Oh,
Wow.
there you go.
Wait, you said it unsolicited, so there's solicited
Has
dick
this-
pics
yeah,
that you get as well.
There's been solicited ones?
Not from dating websites, but come on. Solicited dick pics exist.
Really? I didn't think they did.
Well, what is sexting?
Exactly.
I couldn't tell you.
Wow. Married man. 7 was video gamer dating. This they kind of touted this one as kind of the, I guess, fake gamer dating because it shows
We
like
didn't
the
look up
couple.
this one,
What
did
was
we?
this one called?
Yeah, we're not.
Video gamer dating. It's the one with the couple like arm locked together and they're
Oh,
playing the
sharing, like, a
Xbox.
controller? Yeah, like
they're
you
sharing a
do.
controller. Yeah, like that's what people do. They share controllers.
We just had
That is
somebody.
gonna get an elbow in somebody's stomach.
Exactamundo.
We just had somebody come into the room and they go, the first thing I hear is, wait, STDs is an interest?
Yes. Welcome to the show, sir. Welcome to the show.
I
it
was just as confused as I'm sure you are.
And we were on when you arrived. Ironically, we're on Gorgeous Gamers. That's what we were on.
Ooh. Is that the new website?
That is a new website. Yes.
Sounds more appealing.
Well, you might want to hear the description first.
Oh no.
It says Gorgeous Gamers feels a lot like 4chan.org.
Oh God.
Oh wow! I was gonna put this up, but I'm not sure I can by the bylaws of Twitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that website up.
I don't see any specific TNA, but it is very marketing towards that.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It says signing up is fast and easy, but don't expect your typical profile structure of other dating websites. Users are grouped together by interests in forum-styled environment. Since there are hundreds of groups with everyone scattered across each, you'll have to join quite a few to really get the most out of it. So yeah, it's kind of I don't know, and it looks very mature for. So this is the M-rated
Mature.
Gorgeous mature. Yes, this is very mature.
What is your status, Genevieve? Are you in a relationship right now? Single and looking? What's going on?
I'm happily single right now.
Happily single.
See,
Happily single.
girls can say
Because I'm
that.
insanely busy, and I do not have the time.
Girls can definitely say that.
Aaron,
and
would
get
you
away
say
with
you're
it.
happily single? Or
I
have
say
you ever been?
I'm happy. Happy that I'm single, no, but I'm happy.
Depressed single.
Nah, definitely. I think there's two different statuses for guys, though. It's like you can be, you're happy and stuff like that, but you still always, want that.
You're looking for that
significant
player
other.
too.
That's terrible.
Hashtag looking for player too.
Yeah, it's different when you're single by choice.
And that's
Yes.
what you are right now. Do you have like dudes knocking down your door right now?
I wouldn't
Unsolicited
say
dick
knocking
pics.
down my door, but I've had to turn a couple people away with the whole like, I really just don't have time with it for my schedule, and,
That
and you
sucks.
feel like an asshole
Yeah,
doing it.
because you are. From a single guy, from all the single guys that I represent, you are.
Yeah.
But it's true.
It is, but we don't know that. Like we're taking it as
Friend-zoned.
You rejected the crap
Friend
out of me.
zoned.
Oh, I hate that word.
What? Friend zoned?
Yeah.
Explain why.
Well, I think I hate the word friend zone because it kind of like it gets it's that connotation when someone's like, "Oh, I'm in the friend zone," and like this guy's disappointed that this girl didn't want to have sex with him, and then this girl's got to be disappointed. She's like, "Oh, this guy only wanted to be my friend because he wanted to have sex with me, and I thought he was my
Whoa,
friend."
I don't think friend zone always means just sex. Like I think
Yeah.
it could mean just like
Yes, it
being in a
does.
relationship.
No, it
Really?
It literally means.
I never.
No,
took
I
it.
don't know.
Everyone's like, as a single guy, that's what it means.
No. You're right on that one, Corey. It does sometimes mean they want just to be in a relationship
Yeah,
with that
I mean,
person.
As a
But what's the difference between a relationship and a friendship?
Sex. So you're right again.
Yeah.
It's just sex. It is just the sex.
no, like
Because
relationship,
then
like
as soon as the guy finds out he's not going to get a relationship, he's like, "Oh, well, I'm in the friend zone. Screw that," and then he doesn't pay any more attention. We're
Not
like,
always.
Oh, I thought
No,
you wanted
untrue.
to be my friend."
Untrue.
Aaron's been friend zoned for many
Oh,
years by
plenty.
exquisite women. and
Plenty.
he's still their friend.
I am king of the friend zone.
He's a zone player.
I rule with an iron
the
fist
zone.
too.
The times I've been friend zoned, I was still friends with them, and then when my wife came around, she made those people leave my life. But normal stuff.
And what's weird is it's like
Awkward.
like if that were to happen, because like I said, I do have a lot of girlfriends, comma
Girlfriends.
friends, yeah. And like some of them have boyfriends and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I try to understand the situation and everything like that, and even the ones that are single. But we still like hang out from time to time and stuff like that, right? And like these are minus boyfriends. It's just be one-on-one type of deal, right? But if I were to get a girlfriend and I start spending a whole bunch of time with them, and kind of blowing them off, it would just be like, well, what the hell, bro? And I'd be like, what? Like, how did this go from Aaron could just be an accessory, that I can call up anytime and wear out on the town, because he's a nice guy to hang out with, to he's not available, and it's just like, okay, well, he's a jerk now. Like, I'm sorry that I have, I want to spend time with this person, because of reasons. Then,
no, that's a crummy friend.
Well, yeah, and this is, I think, that's just one small reason why some guys is frowned upon the friend zone type of thing.
Now we should mention here that we don't just have some gamer girl chump in here. Genevieve is like a teacher of like sex stuff, right?
What?
Yeah, I've occasionally been a sex educator. Yeah.
And so I've officially titled our stream VGB Love Line.
Oh.
And we're going to be answering questions for people. No, we're not going to throw all the pressure on Jen because we have a nice eclectic mix of dudes in here. We have Aaron, who's never felt a woman's warmth.
Do you think Jen, that it's possible to get out of the friend zone? Ooh, there's your first question right there.
It depends on why you're friends and not anything else. Because I would say right now I have people in the friend zone, if you want to use that word, that when I have a bit more time with my schedule would possibly not be in the friend zone, that we might actually go out on a date. But if it's just somebody who I'm just not interested in that way, then they're gonna stay in the friend zone because that's just not really gonna change. Or if you haven't seen them for 10 years and surprise, they're hot now when you come back, then maybe.
Wow,
shallow Jen over here.
No,
that's true.
If you're my friend, I already like you.
Guys,
I value you as a person. It's just whether or not I'm actually attracted to you and want to date you or think that we would work in a relationship. Because I have tons of friends who are like, you're a great person, but if we ever dated, that would be hell.
Oh, wow. Hey, that nice guy just got banged. Are you able to hear that, Jen, when that music plays?
No, I'm not.
Okay, sorry. Oh, that was really weird for you, I'm sure.
That was really
until we go, hey!
Every time we go, hey, and start dancing around, that's because we got a new follower on the stream.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Hi.
We got, guys, basically, they hate the friend zone, of course. They've even gone out of their way to make a alternate version, the bro zone, to try to put girls in that. And that's not... That is
really?
not.
What is this?
That's not a thing. You never heard of the bro zone? It's basically the friend zone for girls, but no dude has ever put any girl in the bro zone.
I have been put in the bro zone.
I guarantee you may have thought you had, but as soon as you asked, because I saw a study. It was on YouTube. So it's legit.
So it's official. It was on the internet.
I already know which one you're talking about, I bet.
Where the guy was just going up to random two people, a guy and a girl, and he was like, "Were you guys friends?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And then he would ask the guy, if you had a chance to sleep with her, would you? Right in front of their friend. And literally 9 times out of 10, the guy was like, "Yes." And I'm like, I'm just being honest with you. I know we're friends or whatever. And she would get upset. And I'm like, what did you think? He was just going to be like, oh, never. Please, that's deplorable. No. He's going to be like, yes. Why? I mean, okay, if you have interests, shared interest, he's definitely interested. If you're hot, he's definitely interested. If you're a girl, he's definitely interested. Those are the 3 things to make him definitely interested. So this...
He's straight and you're a girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's a...
Or bi and you're...
Exactly. If there's if you think there's a such thing as the bro zone, you're not in the bro. You're in the timeout box in hockey. You like hockey, right? I'm gonna shoebox you into another one. Yeah.
There's a difference though between somebody being like DTF or wanting to date you. Because you could be in the bro zone because they'd be DTF but they don't want to date and you want to actually date them and not just
I think guys don't really differentiate those categories. The DTF, I promise you, guys are okay. So this is the thing. I saw a comedian and he's dead on right with this one. guys, like I said earlier, it's a skill to go up and talk to some random person, some random girl on the street or whatever.
And confidence.
Yeah, skill and confidence. Girls, you have no idea how easy it is. He was like, you can just point down and go, and not even in a sexy way, just go, ugh. The guy will probably look around, see if it's a trap,
See if it's a trap.
Yeah. And you just do it again. Ugh, you're pointing at your junk, and he's just like, I guess Monsters is giving out.
Look for Tom Brokaw.
Just
making sure Dateline's not.
Yeah, I guess Monsters is giving up tonight. Then let me go ahead and get some Monster Tail. That's all you have to do, because guys guarantee But it's not like we're evil people. We're not evil men. Definitely not.
I would have to say,
the assumption I've never had the experience of having to flirt.
No. Yeah, I understand. I'm just letting our viewers. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince our viewers out there. The maybe the naive ones that don't know just yet. I know we probably have a listener, female listeners of like maybe a half of one. And
half of one?
One of her earphones don't work, so
okay.
It's like
she's still like half listening. She's not half a female. She's half listening. Okay,
she's half listening, if anything like that. Yeah. So I'm trying to convince her out there. That's what I'm, because how many actual female feedback have we gotten from anything? We get a ton of male feedback, but how many actual?
You're a nerd reactor, guys.
Like we don't get too many females that I would love to have, and I'm glad that Jen is on right now. I would love to have more female input on everything like that, because we can only see it from one side. We only see it from our side, So having a female perspective on things, to me, greatly helps the overall view of dating, gamer dating, and all that type of stuff.
Well, I pardon the meowing. That's from me. But yeah, I will back you up on that. It's much harder to flirt with women than it is to flirt with guys. Because guys, it's easy. You show that you're interested, and usually they'll tell you pretty quickly. Women, it's a little bit harder. So I'm like, are you being friendly, or do you not realize that I'm hitting on you yet?
Yeah, that happens so many times in high school.
I applaud those guys that can actually pick up a girl off the street. Like, you've never met this girl before. You have no mutual friends. You don't work together. You don't go to school together. You just saw her and was like, boom. I went up there, talked to her. Yeah, that's like a street magician to me. Like,
I met my first boyfriend.
That man is David Blaine. That man, you dated David
mind
Blaine.
Freak.
Yes, he just mind freak. Now, to keep in the relationship, that's a whole different thing. But that initial, boom, I don't know if I have the testicular fortitude to go to go up there to some random
interesting question
Jane
in the
on
chat,
the question.
For Genevieve. We have so what percentage do you think of gamer girls fake it, being girl gamers?
Oh, fake being? Whoa.
Yeah.
Like
I was going to say,
zero?
what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's where I figured we'd go with it. So
I mean, like, okay, you gotta think about gaming practically here, because it's, one, expensive as all. How colorful can I be in language here?
Oh, all full colorful. Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's expensive as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
$60 to drop on a game, like to have a collection, to be keeping up with what's going on, that's so much money to invest. You don't want to do that in something you're not interested in. And if anything, our conversation has only indicated that it's really fucking easy to get a guy's attention if you really want it.
Exactly.
You don't need to go pretending to be interested in something that you're really not interested in, because he's gonna find you out within 5 minutes anyway. If I were to try to start talking about a movie that I've never seen and yet pretend that I have, it's going to be really obvious that I have no idea what I'm talking about. So it's not even like it would be something that would work. It takes too much time, it takes too much effort. There are way better ways to go about your life and just then pretending to like something that you don't for attention. I don't think that it really happens all that much. I think there's just kind of this idea of okay, yeah, so maybe sometimes you meet girls who are like, oh yeah, I play video games, and they play Final Fantasy, and it goes like, oh, you don't play Call of Duty, you're not a real fucking gamer, and then they go off on their little rant. And they don't spend the prerequisite 10 hours a week gaming, so they're not really gamers. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's spot on.
Yeah.
It's spot on. There you go, viewer.
There you go.
Who is this girl you're showing right now, Corey?
I don't know. She's going on a rant about girl gamers being fake and stuff like that.
It's 2:30 in the morning. I don't.
Hashtag no filter.
Hashtag no filter.
But see, this girl that Corey's showing right now to our viewers, just because we're live on Twitch, extremely attractive, young lady.
Okay.
And I think your average guy gamer that's like looking for, they're all chasing the same girl, like the same hot girl like that, and just expecting every girl gamer to be that hot girl. And it's like, dude, are you not realistic to how the world looks?
I think there's
different?
a lot of
Have you looked at guy gamers?
Yeah, like, and that's those guys gamers. Yeah, those. I just came out of the 12-hour gaming session, and I smell like Cheetos and Mountain Dew. Yeah. Like, you think that's what you're gonna do to pick up the hot one, huh? That's what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's you're really high hopes. I just got a kill streak though. Yeah, who cares, dude? You still you smell.
You smell like Cheetos.
Exactly.
Don't shower.
Let's roll down this list. Okay, let us know if there's any more questions in the chat, because that was a good one. That was good.
Yeah, we people out there, we are doing a VGB live gamer love line, and we have a very intelligent woman on the line with us, so you're not just going to get three
you're not getting one point of view. Yeah,
point of views.
Next on the list.
I want to establish I have a degree in psychology. I've actually taken courses on human sexuality. My honors thesis was on bi-negativity and sexual impulse control. So, like, you can ask me weird sex questions. There's a good chance I've actually read several papers on it. Go for it.
Yeah, now you're about to get what is this rash on my...
How do I send a picture?
Yeah, exactly. How do I get rid of it? Doctor gave me this cream. It's not working. So
visitors just went up.
Number 5, Datecraft. So this one is pretty new, I guess. It's not a site for horny Minecraft enthusiasts, although fans of the video game are more than welcome. It looks very simplistic.
12-year-olds?
Wow.
Really? Wow,
I'm sorry, adults can't play. Corey, you played Minecraft like crazy. What are you talking about, 12-year-olds?
And I played with a lot of children on some of them servers.
And a lot of adults as well, didn't you?
More children.
Wow. Datecraft, everybody. But, I mean, you could go both ways. It could have been Warcraft type of...
Hey,
we got another follower.
90 just got banged.
Hi.
Number 4 on the list is actually surprising to me. Congregate.
Is this a Mortal Kombat fight?
No, remember the Congregate website from GameStop days?
What?
Where it was free games that you got to play on Congregate?
This is a dating website?
It sounds like an American thing.
It's definitely an American thing. So is cooking bacon with a gun.
Excuse me? The Epic Mealtime guys are Canadian.
No, I saw... did they do that too?
I don't know. They just make everything with bacon. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, yeah, I saw a guy put wrapped bacon around the muzzle of a automatic rifle, and he shot it until it cooked.
Oh my god!
Like he put
they do get hot. That's true.
Yeah, he put
you can totally do that.
Put the
I want to
bacon.
try that.
He put bacon and then tinfoil around the whole thing, and he kept shooting. And then he took the tinfoil off, and he had cooked bacon.
Yeah, I think he wrapped it around a silencer.
Yeah, and he ate at least one piece. So.
Now I'm seeing.
But then it would taste like gunpowder, and that is not a good taste.
That's America.
Like America.
That's what that is.
Tastes like gunpowder and freedom.
When he was putting the bacon around the gun, he was like, "Oh, there's so much America going on right now." I was like, "Yes, heart attacks and guns. That's exactly what we're known for."
That's our motto.
Exactly.
They scratched off the Statue of Liberty saying and put that on there.
Congregate, not
this
so
looks
much
like actually games.
Yeah, but you can actually, it says not so much a genuine hookup site, but more a robust online gaming community. However, since it's not a mainstream site yet, you can bet there will be a lot more actual gamers than frauds looking to screw up your kill record in multiplayer. In addition, the possibility of finding a soulmate, you can make a few good friends to share the same passions you have, and so forth and so forth. But yeah, so this one was actually an actual. They have real games on this website, but there's also the social network part kind of tied into that thing. So they're probably saying you can tie that in. You don't have to necessarily go to this website looking for dating
booty,
but you might. Oh my gosh! Why did you?
Wow, I'm actually trying to play one of the weird games, and I didn't expect it to talk to me.
Oh.
Are you playing? You're playing a dating simulator game on a dating video game website. That's Inception, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have dating sims.
Yeah. All right, let's see how I do.
That's terrible.
Go ahead, continue.
Next one is gamer. You gonna play with that?
I'm gonna
Can you
try and
mute
figure
it?
out how to mute
Yeah,
it.
let's figure out how to mute that first.
Oh God.
And it's so loud, Corey. How about we
So
just stop
loud.
playing?
Oh, man.
There we go.
Gamer Dater. It's a cruelly designed site, and search function leaves a bit to be desired. Sign up as a snap judging by profiles, and the community is heavily into video games. Piercings, tats, dyeing hairs, 8-bit profile pics are abound in this underworld of eligible gamers.
That sounds creepy right there.
wrong with it?
Underworld of eligible. I don't want to be a part of any underworlds. I've made that a thesis in my life.
You made that your life
I
thesis.
decided as a young man.
Yeah, no underworlds.
No underworld.
Only overworlds.
Let's
No portals.
see.
No vampire movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 2 is Game Crush. Game Crush is a perfect site for gamer girls to get the attention they crave without having to put a Chun-Li costume and getting groped by sweaty palmed geeks.
Whoa.
What's hilarious about this site is that its users pay money to play games with women. What?
Can I get a piece of that action, or?
I'm sure you could. I mean,
Why would people do that?
let me see. What was this one called?
This one is Game
Loneliness is strange.
Game Crush. You're 100% correct about that one, Jen. Loneliness can do some weird things to make people do
Loneliness
some
at
weird
2:30
things.
in the morning.
What was it called?
Game
Gamer
Crush.
Crush?
No,
Gamer
just
Crush?
Game Crush, not Gamer Crush. You might get to something different on that one. GameCrush.com.
My first thought was that all the profile pics are in this game like Candy Crush, and you have to like match them.
You have to match them, and that's how you find the people that you...
So this is it right here.
Are you a gamer? That's the first question they ask you.
Are you a game?
Say
It just asked me if I'm a game.
I
Say
think
no.
that-
See
Say
what
no.
happens.
Say no. Please say
I'm
no.
sorry, this site is not for you.
It says, "Are you
Goodbye.
a game?"
No, it
and
says,
asked
"Are
me
you
for my
game?"
email address. Oh, are you game? Okay.
Oh,
I'm adding
Wow.
words.
Reading
Yeah, I
reading
was
is
like,
fundamental,
I can't
everybody.
read a word.
Nah.
hashtag America.
America, everybody. America.
Literacy.
Exactly.
Literacy, bacon, and
What
freedom.
game is she playing dressed like that on that couch with that all white laptop?
Well,
There's-
it's
Candy
an
Crush.
iDevice, so...
is it an iDevice?
It's all white, that's
an
what I'm
old-
guessing.
That's an old MacBook.
Free cell.
Yeah, she's
the
playing
emote.
Free Cell. There you go.
Watch,
Or
screw you guys.
Minesweeper.
It's Warcraft.
What's wrong with Warcraft?
It's not even plugged
She's
in.
killing an
It's
orphan.
like, it's not even turned on. You know it's not. The number one number one dating website for gamers, everybody. Shag a Gamer.
Wow.
Shag a gamer.
Shag a
Shag.
Gamer.
Is it number one just based on the name?
In my opinion, it is. And if you look at the first page of this one, that's what they think of.
Oh no!
Yes.
No,
That's terrible. It's UK's number one adult site for gamers and geeks.
It looks like an Axe commercial.
Oh,
It does look
Lord.
like it looks exactly like an Axe
This is
commercial.
awful.
Where
do I sign up?
think of this site as more of an adultfinder.com instead of a watering hole for love.
We someone in the chat said, "Oh sure, put a bunch of dudes on camera and then the only ladies on the phone."
Yeah, that's exactly how we. Well, I'm
it
sorry
is
she
like
couldn't fly
3
down
a.m.
here.
Yeah, from Canada.
Yeah, you guys. No.
You should be glad
The
that she's
guard.
on the phone. It was a
I know,
last
you
minute thing.
bastards.
Jeez.
Gratefulness.
in the morning.
And actually, Jen's the reason we're with Nerd Reactor. We forget that sometimes.
She started it all.
She started as a guest on this very show, got us connected with Nerd Reactor, and Jen is like the black sheep of Nerd Reactor, though.
Really? Are you?
Oh, yeah, you're being facetious.
Well, first of all, I don't know what that word means, and second of all, I have never thought of her as the black sheep.
She gets dogpiled in.
I would
just
think
about
I was the
everything.
black sheep, being the only black person in Nerd
Yeah, you don't know what that word means.
You mean I think Narvin's black?
Narvin Segaloom. You think he's black? In skin tone, definitely.
Carlson.
Me and Narvin are brothers. Yeah, the gaming website Shag a Gamer. If you think you're getting something off
They
that
picked
website,
the
I don't know.
sleaziest guy. He created the website. Clearly.
Yeah, that's
the
definitely
only
the
reason
creator.
He'd be.
Well, that
with-
belly hair isn't doing anything for
We're,
attractiveness.
the chat is blowing up. Let's see. Somebody said Pornhub for gamers.
There you go. That's,
OMG, nice site.
Yep.
Sheesh. That guy's kind of hot, to be honest.
There you go.
We should all just have. Oh, that's not relevant.
What's up with that chick with the Neanderthal brow there on the right there?
Oh, really? Yeah.
They have to be inclusive of all.
She looks
cultures.
like the slogan should be like, "It's easy enough for a caveman."
Yeah.
Caveman
I'm
could do
sorry,
it.
sweetie.
Wow.
That forehead of yours.
Yeah, she'd friend zone you in a heartbeat.
Oh, if I said that, she wouldn't even talk to me. Let's see. The users.
Chat, if you guys have questions, we have a sex expert and geek gamer here. We could cross worlds.
Worlds collide.
Worlds are colliding right now, yeah.
It
I'm
says,
putting my degree to such good use.
it says, don't be shocked if you come across an occasional escort looking to loot your pockets for gold.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Wow.
That's how they get the gamer talk going for you guys there. That's what that is.
That's the
How
only
do we talk
gamer
about
related.
sex workers and work in a gaming reference? I know.
Gold. This is totally no strings attached environment, so check your heart at the door. Wow.
Jeez.
Is that what they think about gamers? We're just sex crazed video game addicts?
Is it inaccurate?
There are people that are passionate about relationships that are gamers.
How many hours of sex mocap was there for Witcher 3?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
a
how many?
ridiculous amount.
Basically, okay, you can't go against that saying there, Corey, because everybody in here is gamers, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 3 of the 4 guys are married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why would we be considered sex crazed?
Well, you don't know what I do in the
I
door.
really don't know. But you're in a committed relationship.
Yeah, doesn't mean you
This
can't get
guy,
freaky.
this website says check your heart at the door.
I mean, if I was single, maybe.
Yeah, right. I'm about to spit up my water. That was so fake. That was exactly.
How's your game going over there, Corey?
I got my first question. Teddy is asking me, anyways, can't you study later? I want to show you something really cool.
Wait a minute. Teddy is asking. Are you playing from
The girl perspective?
I'm playing from my perspective, and Teddy and this schoolgirl are talking to me right now.
So
Have you-
is this an Otome game? Are you a dude banging dudes?
I
or...
have a feeling I have some choices to make pretty soon.
Some life choices need to be made.
Life is gonna get real really quick in a minute.
It's okay, sexuality's fluid. It's alright.
I wonder if they're gonna do ever gonna do a AAA like full blown in development game dating simulator game like Mass Effect graphic level type of.
But why would they?
What? They already do
There
that
are
in Mass
tons.
Effect?
There are tons of dating sims online.
Oh yeah.
So they're making them for a reason. Somebody's
Go play Second
interested.
Life.
Yeah, that's not like I'm talking about. Like they put the time and the effort into the
Into-
every aspect of the game where it looks like this is a AAA title.
Oh man, no, I'm fascinated by those things.
See, boom. So
Like I love dating sims.
So just slap on a coat of nice paint on one of those bad boys, put it on the Xbox One or PS4, and call it a AAA dating sim title.
You should all have played Hateful Boyfriend though, because it's literally a dating sim where all the potential boys for you to romance are pigeons.
I've seen something on that. I've seen that. Yes, that's weird. That's one of those Japanese games. It seems like
It's art.
it's art.
Damn you, Aaron! It's art.
Excuse me for
You son of a
getting it
bitch.
wrong. I got that wrong, everybody.
No, it's amazing. Like it's one of those things where I would play it and just instantly feel better about everything in life. Because hey, things may be going wrong, but I can date a pigeon. There's a world online where someone has wants me to date a pigeon, and I just can't get weirder than that.
The internet, everybody.
You could also be a goat online too.
Yeah,
Goat simulator.
but you can't date goats.
There's also a dating sim with bears.
Wait,
Wow.
you're a bear dating other bears?
No,
Yeah.
you're a human dating.
You're a human dating bear.
Dating
Hey, if
bear.
you're a human dating.
Actual bear.
Oh! See, I was thinking completely different when you said bears.
Actual Ursus.
Wow.
Let's see. Someone said something in the chat. Husky Gamer Guy says, sometimes I squat on the floor and put my hands on my knees and lean forward.
Well, all right.
Is there a question there?
I don't think there's a question. Hey, just wanted everybody to know.
Yeah, I guess.
Just a fun fact for the day.
Anything for that guy, Jen?
Yoga.
Yoga. There you go. There you go.
Sounds like yoga.
She
So-
has spoken.
Downward facing dog.
So literally, I've thrown my show notes out of the window because we have gone.
Yeah, we're way past MOBAs at this point.
Yeah, well,
I'm
we're-
really good at derailing.
No, that's fine. No, we weren't even supposed to do this top 10 dating websites for gamers.
No.
The whole show is supposed to be about MOBAs, and this is actually more interesting, in my opinion.
I think so too. And so I guess since nobody in the chat has the testes to step up on these questions, Aaron, let's see. Why are you still single, man? Now that you actually have a trained psychologist, woman, sex gamer here.
Every time you say it, her title changes. It becomes more sex focused. Gamer becomes last.
I know, right? And she's a casual gamer.
Yeah.
And she plays games sometimes.
Well, Aaron, you have open floor here to find out. Why are you still single, man?
I don't know. What is that?
If he knew, do you think that he would still be single?
Yeah, like that makes no sense to me. It's not for lack of trying to, it's just, you know what? I have the worst, I guess, luck, if you want to call it. I didn't put enough points into that stat. Is thank you, Jen. I keep trying to approach girls that have boyfriends already.
There's your problem.
What? I don't know beforehand that they have boyfriends. Whenever because I can talk to anybody. Like I've been blessed with the gift of gab, and so when I'm talking to girls and stuff like that, and then I kind of let them know I'm interested. Well, even before that, they never bring up their boyfriends. So we're talking about all different type of things, similar interests, similar disinterests.
So you blaming
stuff like
them
that.
now?
No. I'm not blaming them at all. And literally, I've had friends that are girls tell me like, "Oh, if she didn't want to talk about her boyfriend, don't talk to her." Like, who doesn't bring up their boyfriend in conversation and stuff like that? It's just I happen to fall upon those girls, and they just like they don't talk to them. So I have to find out either secondhand or when I'm like, "Oh, hey, did you want to go get a drink or something like that?" They still don't even say.
Let me see if my boyfriend wants to come.
They still never say, I have a boyfriend or something like that. They're just like, nah. Like I literally just for the last couple of weeks, I had, and this is, you're so privileged, VGB crew, for our viewers, for listening to this. I was pursuing a young lady.
Oh, whoa! How old?
She's 23.
Okay, good. When you say young lady, it scares me. Continue.
So anyway,
Aaron has a dark past.
No, I definitely don't. Besides being black, I don't have a dark past.
That's what I was talking about.
I'm talking to her. I've known her for a long period of time, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go out and get something to eat sometime?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm super busy, Jen." And she hits me with that line, right? So
a little knife stab right there.
So I was like, okay. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Maybe she has 3 jobs and a thesis.
Oh, no, she doesn't have 3 jobs. She definitely doesn't have 3 jobs.
Maybe she has a thesis.
So
you don't know her life.
I ask her a week later, and then she just tells me,
persistence, Aaron.
Oh, you have bad timing, because now I have to go down to LA, do some things down there or whatever. So I was like, I said exactly that, Corey. I guess I have to be persistent. She just types back, ha, 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 I guess.
Now, was there an emoji?
No.
Okay.
So, was there dots?